Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into something super fundamental but often tricky for beginners, the language of anatomy. It might seem like a whole new language at first, but trust me, once you get the hang of these key terms, navigating the human body will become so much easier. Let's get started. First up, the anatomical position. This is the universal starting point. Imagine a person standing upright, facing forward, with their arms at their sides, palms facing forward, and feet together. Every directional term we use is based on this exact posture. It's our anatomical true north. Now, let's talk about directions. Think of them as pairs of opposites. First, we have superior and inferior. Superior means above or toward the head. For example, your head is superior to your shoulders. Inferior means below or toward the feet. So, your knees are inferior to your hips. Simple, right? Next are anterior and posterior. Anterior, also called ventral, means toward the front of the body. Your breastbone or sternum is anterior to your spine. Posterior, also called dorsal, means toward the back. Your spine is posterior to your heart. Think of a shark's dorsal fin, it's on its back. Then we have medial and lateral. Medial means toward the midline of the body, that imaginary line running right down the center. Your nose is medial to your eyes. Lateral means away from the midline. Your ears are lateral to your nose. It's all about how close or far something is from the center. Let's move on to proximal and distal. These terms are mostly used for the limbs, your arms and legs. Proximal means closer to the point of attachment, or the trunk of the body. Your elbow is proximal to your wrist because it's closer to your shoulder. Distal means farther from the point of attachment. Your fingers are distal to your wrist. So, something is either closer to the core or further away. Another useful pair is superficial and deep. Superficial means closer to the surface of the body. Your skin is superficial to your muscles. Deep means farther from the surface. Your bones are deep to your muscles. Think of it like layers of an onion. Now, let's slice things up with anatomical planes. These are imaginary flat surfaces that pass through the body. First is the sagittal plane. This plane divides the body vertically into right and left parts. If it runs right down the midline, creating two equal halves, it's called a mid-sagittal plane. If it's off-center, it's a parasagittal plane. Next is the frontal or coronal plane. This one also runs vertically but divides the body into anterior and posterior parts, a front and a back section. Imagine you're being split into a front half and a back half. That's a cut along the frontal plane. Finally, we have the transverse or horizontal plane. This one runs horizontally, dividing the body into superior and inferior parts, a top and a bottom. So let's do a quick recap. We have the anatomical position as our reference. We use superior and inferior for up and down, anterior and posterior for front and back, and medial and lateral for side to side. For limbs, we use proximal and distal to describe closeness to the trunk. For depth, we use superficial and deep. And to see inside, we use sagittal, frontal, and transverse planes to make our imaginary cuts. Phew, that was a lot, but you've got this. Mastering these terms is the first big step to understanding anatomy. Rewatch this video. Practice using the terms with your own body, and you'll be speaking the language of anatomy in no time. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.